Next thing I do is I would lay down my very base material. So I always work from the road up, so in this case I'm going to lay down the road. Most times, most of the images show it as a concrete type road. I don't think I'm going to go concrete. I think I'm going to go cobblestone. I know it's not perfect, but I do like the cobblestone effect, and it still is going to end up gray, so it's going to kind of look paved from a distance. So obviously what I need to do is lay down a section of cobblestone. My cobblestone that I use, it's actually a scrapbooking material, and it comes in sheets, 12 by 12 inch sheets, conveniently, so I know that it's at least going to be as long and as wide. So it looks like this. I'm going to try to get that in a little closer so you can see. It actually does have the individual round stones, which look awesome when they're painted, especially when you dry brush, because the recesses are already set in the paper. So it's doing a lot of the work for you. Obviously, this is not going to work. It's not big enough. So what I do is I actually do seams on the long edge, as opposed to doing them like this. I don't like them cross-sectioning the road. I just find when you are driving your vehicles later on, as soon as it hits that edge, it's going to start peeling it up, and eventually you're going to have a raised area. So I do it on the long section. That way, when you do set down a vehicle, pretend it's paintball to the vehicle, it's going to, for the most part, go over the edge very smoothly, as opposed to constantly hitting it as such. So on this piece, obviously, I only have this section of road. Everything else I'm going to leave for now. I'm going to show you the reverse side of this, which the road is actually done. It's right here. And you can see I managed to do this piece without any seams. The less seams, the better. I don't think I have to tell you that. It's not a genius move or anything. It's just fewer seams, less gluing, less chance you're going to match up the cobblestone. Another good thing, too, is it does give you a slight raised edge now. Of which when you glue or paint, it'll actually come right to the edge, and if you have your paint not too thick, it will not go onto the road. If you get a bit on the road, don't worry about it. When I blend my grass, I'll probably end up with some on there anyways. So obviously, this is orange, this is not orange. It is the same material. I have just base coated it in black. Be careful when you are base coating that you do not put the paint on too thickly, because you will fill in all the recesses that I was talking about, and those are very crucial if you want to make it look like cobblestone. Obviously, the rest of the board I've simply painted green. I like to do a green undercoat. That way, if my flock gets a little thin, then the exposed edge underneath is green and not brown as such. So this tile, very basic. Just to quickly recap: board, draw the schematic, put in what's going to be on the board, obviously just trees on this one, and a small section of road, wavy line to indicate that it's not going to be a perfect edge, glue down the cobblestone, reducing the seams if you can. No seams is obviously better. Base coat black, base coat green, and the tile's essentially good to go and ready for the next step. So I'm just going to leave the video at that. Let me know if there's any questions. Obviously there's a lot more to talk about. I don't want to make the videos any longer. I'm a bit of a long-winded person, so we'll leave it at that, and let me know what you think. So cheers.